What's up, guys? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. So today we're going to have a first of possibly many new Railjack build for Railjack Revisited. This is May of 2020. They took a look at the Railjack stuff, they tinkered it a bit, and it's feeling a lot more fun. I can safely say Railjack is like 3 times as fun as before. It's a lot easier, but it's a lot more fun. So we're going to go over a new build, and it's a really, really strong build. Very extremely quick at clearing Veil missions. Very good for farming resources as well. And it uses some gear that not everyone would be like, oh, this is the meta gear. This is actually some pretty unique stuff here, and I actually really, really like this setup. But before we get into it, I'm going to have full mission gameplay and some farming tips for you. Make sure you check out the Twitch channel. We did this squad that I'm showing you the gameplay for. This is a full squad from Twitch chat, and we were having a good time, laughing, thinking up build ideas, brainstorming, having a good time. So definitely be sure to check it out. That is where I live stream. I do not do live streams on YouTube because it's very confusing, and I feel like the chat interface is not as good. But, you know, whatever. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into what we're using here. So this is going to be a Seeker Volley, Particle Ram, basically all-arounder setup here. So what we're going to be utilizing, the main mods here are Seeker Volley, which is going to fire 50 homing missiles, cost 100 flux energy. And we're also going to be using the Warhead mod, which increases the damage of your missiles by 71%. And the Seeker Volley obviously shoots missiles, so it's going to increase the damage of your Seeker Volley missile launchers. And we're also using the Particle Ram, but keep in mind, we're not actually leveling up the Particle Ram. This Particle Ram is not being used for damage, it's being used for breaking open materials, like asteroids and like titanium asteroids, things of that nature. So you can just unrank this one, and it doesn't really matter because the radius doesn't really increase. We're just going to basically have this on the entire mission. As far as the other gear that we're using, besides Warhead, Particle Ram, and Seeker Volley, we're actually going to be using a Zekti reactor here. The reason we're using a Zekti reactor versus a Vidar reactor, first off, I don't have a Vidar reactor leveled up right now. And second, the Zekti reactor, look at how high this flux capacity. That flux capacity is going to allow you to shoot more Seeker Volley missile barrages. And look at that, 217 for this one. It goes up to 300. Look at some of these Vidar reactors. They have pretty high avionics capacity, but the very, very low flux capacity. So that's going to mean you have less missile barrages you can fire off. You can have a little bit more mod capacity, but I honestly, with this build, we don't need more mod capacity. We're not like they made Railjack easy enough. You don't need to run stealth, void stealth. You don't need to run breach quanta. All this stuff, honestly, all this stuff right here, guys, is useless. They made it so easy that this stuff is not required at all. Battle Forge, reduced Forge cooldown. They're gonna need to make harder Railjack missions for me to even consider this stuff. Death Blossom maybe would be kind of fun just for spamming turrets. But yeah, this stuff is not important anymore. So the stuff that is important, making your Railjack really tanky. Bulkhead going to give you full health. Moximog going to give you a huge shield with our shield capacitor we currently have, which is the Zekti one. We actually have a really fast shield recharge delay as well. So versus this Levon one, this Levon one has like almost 1,000 shield capacity versus our 500 on our Zekti. But we're going to regen our shield really quickly with the Zekti versus the Levon. So that's why I'm using this one. I haven't really gotten too many great shield arrays to drop, but I do like this one a lot. And I never feel like I'm about to die with this ship capacitor. As far as the other stuff, we have Hull Weave going to give us increased armor. Just in case our shield does break, our huge health pool of 6,000 is backed up by the Hull Weave, giving us increased armor. Conic Nozzle going to increase the speed of your Railjack. Really good for farming resources with Particle Ram. Hyperstrike and Polar Coil. We're not really using the turrets here, but in case someone's on the ship chilling, just using the turret, that's going to make the turret a lot less annoying to use and deal a lot more damage. And as far as the rest of the mods, we have Hyperflux to increase our flux energy capacity by 99%. Like I said, more and more missiles. We have 836, it says right here. Quite a few missile barrages. And then a node cell, making us even tankier with increased shield regen, increased shield recharge. As far as the other gear we're using, you've got the Vidar engines. These are the fastest engines I've found, and I actually upgraded them a little bit today, so these are like as fast as they get pretty much. 60 meters per second, and then the boost multiplier, I don't know if it goes any higher than that. I want to say it goes to like 0.2, but, you know, we had a little bit of bug. I couldn't fuse it any higher earlier. And like I said, the Zekti reactor chosen over the Vidar. I might actually try out the green one, the Levon. if I get a good roll on that, but that will be in the future. As far as the guns don't really matter. I'd say the Zekti Karsnox is the best turret gun. It's pretty powerful, shreds through fighters really fast, and this is almost a max roll. And then as far as the other gun, I have the Zekti Photor because I like the laser gun. That's actually the reason. We tried out the Cryophon. Even with the new projectile flight speed turret mod, I did not enjoy it at all, so I would not really recommend the Cryophon, especially because they're very gun-shy at buffing it. As far as the other guns, I'm building up a Pulsar. Haven't tried the Pulsar recently, and I'm also trying out the Vidar APOC once that's done tomorrow. So that's basically going to be it. As far as the other stuff, I do have level 6 on the tactical, making it so my flux energy consumption is reduced. This means that our Seeker Volley is going to take less energy per cast, and since we have so much flux energy, we could just fire rockets all over the place. So, oh yeah, we're going to get into the gameplay here. Hopefully you find it helpful. There will be more discussion at the end, so definitely stick around if you want some farming tips on Astrite and Titanium. So, see you in a bit, guys. We will be talking about during the gameplay. This is a live commentary, so see ya. Increase shield capacity, shield regeneration. Stuff doesn't actually matter. Max speed Vidar engines, basically. Zekti reactor for more flux capacity. It goes up to 300. These guns don't actually matter. I could literally unequip them for all I care. Let's use the Zekti Photor, actually. Karsnox on the side. I'm not going to use the Cryophon. Let's put the Karsnox on the side. Tycho missile still doesn't actually matter. And then here's the build. So we're going to do health, shield, armor, speed, turret damage, turret heat capacity. Most important mod for this build, warhead, increasing the ordnance damage by 71%. This does work on the Seeker Volley missile spam attack, and it's real good. I nuke down the Veil like it's nothing. Hyperflux and give you more flux energy for more missile spam. And a node cell. I just put this on here just now to see how it goes. Gonna make it so our shield is literally invincible. And then we also have Particle Ram for farming. So, Seeker Volley and Particle Ram, very important. Lots of flux energy. 10, 10, 10 intrinsics doesn't actually matter for what we're doing here. And let's do it. I am the flying butterfly. Also using the Tsar to one-shot the cruise ship's reactor. The shotgun mode of the Tsar. And we are joined by some awesome people from chat. Who are awesome, I swear. I swear they're awesome. Guy on point. This is not exactly a speed run, it's just going to be like a normal run. No Britney Spears, alright? We're not going to bring that up. This is getting recorded. Alright. Cat's on deck. Get the meow. I don't even use the forward artillery. I mean, we could technically use it. So here's how Seeker Volley goes now. Activate our Particle Ram to farm stuff. Death Blossom, nice. Yeah, if we were going like max speed, we could just knock this mission out like it's absolutely nothing. It already is absolutely nothing at this point. Okay, 50%, that's like, what, like less than a minute in? I'm like being very liberal with spamming these missiles right here. I probably could have gotten away with like one less Seeker Volley there. Honestly. Okay. And there's one fighter left. Whatever will we do? Let's just do another missile spam because we can. There you go. That's all the fighters, now it's just cruise ships. Now you can actually board the cruise ships to get more intrinsics, or you can just blow them up from the outside and just like take care of them real fast. Okay. If you blow up the engines, they go a lot slower. Someone already got that one, it looks like. Now, I'm just going to let everyone else do the cruise ships. I'm just going to go farm asteroid. So we're going to use particle ram to break all the asteroid, or the rocks and the asteroids and stuff. And that will let us, with the improved vacuum, it's actually going to make it so we're getting lots of resources quickly. They've heavily increased the titanium drop amounts, and the biggest bottleneck now is asteroid. So we're going to be looking for some asteroid. And the asteroid comes from like these little green rock formations. Also, there's like orange rocks, I believe, as well. The wiki was explaining it. I didn't really read it super in depth, to be honest. So I've noticed that lots of the asteroid is around these towers. Also, we have a mod drop chance booster going. We are getting like overloaded on avionics. So if I actually spent the time to delete all these mods, we get a ton of extra Dirac, but I'm probably not going to do that because I have enough Dirac to fuel a small army. So yep, just collecting resources here. Asteroid will be definitely a big bottleneck. It drops in very small amounts comparatively to the titanium. And as you can see, the mission's pretty much over. Our teammates are doing a really good job on those cruise ships. And I'm just picking up loot. The loot is shared for everybody, so I'm actually not just wasting time. Particle ram has literally been equipped or activated this entire mission, so getting the most that we can out of this our time here. Also, since I have fully maxed out avionics, I'm not going to waste my time boarding the cruise ships. The intrinsics can go to people that they either want them or need them. I guess you could say needing that is a thing. Alright, I've got a gun. Nice. Okay. Lots of cubic diamonds. I do have a resource booster going, so this is double the amount you would normally get. Alright, so here we go. This is lots of resources here. Alrighty. One more cruise ship. Teammates are doing a great job. Honestly, this feels a lot more chill than before. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It feels really, really easy. And, just, yeah, a lot easier. Especially with how you use Seeker Volley now. So we looted quite a bit of the level. I think I missed like a little bit over there, but that's pretty much as I'm going to do. That final cruise ship should be dead pretty soon here. And let's see how much we got. So we got 220 astrite, not that much honestly. 2,800 titanium. We got a bunch of mods from the mod drop chance booster, and we also got 2 pieces of wreckage, and that was in about 5 minutes. Well, I wasn't even like doing much there. Okay, they're taking their time on that last cruise ship. Gigantic Saren. Actually, that's a Titania. What the? What the hell? Okay, guys, so hopefully you found that helpful and good information. I'm going to quickly show you. So, I was spending some time farming resources there, but if you actually go to the specific mission called Ryan Belt on Earth, it's the 3rd mission, you can actually solo farm titanium and astrite with particle ram and the Seeker Volley. So I took about 6, it was like more like 5.5 minutes before I started recording. I got 6,000 titanium, and that was like, what, 2,000 astrite? And that was really, I basically looted the entire level. No, it was like 1,000 astrite. Like I said, astrite will be your bottleneck for some of this stuff. If you're going to be doing the Valiance fusion, you're going to need astrite, you're going to need titanium. But honestly, titanium is really fast now. So I started today with about 4,000 titanium. I'm at 66,000 right now. That is with a resource booster. And as far as astrite, I have farmed a lot, and I've gotten 37,000. So if you consistently go and try to farm astrite on Ryan Belt on Earth, you will get enough to do all your Valence fusions. It's easy to get if you get the weapons to drop, it's easy to get the max roll now. It's just basically a matter of time. Getting the drop is all that really matters now, and get enough resources to make it work as well. So there will be some more. I'm gonna do a void hole I'm gonna do a void hole and munitions vortex video in the next couple of days here. And also going to do some turret tests as well, and some arc wing tests. Honestly, if you're using this Seeker Volley and particle ram setup, you don't need to use turrets or arc wings. And by the way, we did that mission a little bit slow, to be honest. I'm sure some people will be like, that was a slow mission run. We were doing it a little bit slow. I think they were going for some intrinsics, killing all the guys on the ship. Nothing wrong with that. I did this solo with this setup on Guyan Point in about 5.5 minutes earlier today. So I've heard people doing this in 2.5 minutes, guys, with a fully optimized squad. Guyan Point in 2.5 minutes. So take that for what you will. As far as getting particle ram to drop, here's where it drops. That's on the screen. And then we're going to go over a small problem with Seeker Volley. So as far as it seems right now, Seeker Volley does not currently drop in-game. Dun dun dun! So they actually added some new Railjack mods as rewards. And I don't know what happened, but they seem to have accidentally replaced Seeker Volley in the drop tables. It does not currently seem to drop in-game. So if you want to get that for this quick farming build, you might need to buy it from somebody. Hopefully it's not a bunch of plat. Because it did get heavily buffed. Because the enemies got nerfed, it got a couple buffs, it has better crit chance. So, yeah, you can definitely... Particle Ram actually is really nice for Earth. Even the unranked one will one-shot the Earth fighters. And you can just drive right through them. So, highly recommend that. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hopefully you found this helpful. Like I said, your bottleneck will be Astrite. Titanium is not an issue at all anymore. At least from my experience, and the mod drop chance booster, you're going to have so many avionics that you're not going to even know what to do with. Hopefully you can easily dismantle these. I don't know if you can do that. Can you dismantle the avionics in this? Okay, it's already max. I'll figure that out eventually, but I have so many bonus avionics now. I don't know what to do with them, so either way, I'll talk to you guys next time. Hopefully you had fun here. New videos coming out very soon, guys, and I will see you maybe... Well, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow on Twitch We're going to see if the new Nightwave comes out, so if you haven't checked out the channel yet, make sure you do. That will be probably like 26 hours from this video going. Actually, no, it's going to be more like 28 hours from when this video goes up. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Hopefully you have fun. Peace.